Hey, y'all, gravity. Any day above ground, live it. Hope all y'all had a productive day so far, and hopefully your night will be just as productive. Yes, we are going to talk about TikTok because some breaking news actually dropped a few hours ago that a lot of people don't know. While y'all are arguing over that video of the black girl beating the brakes off that white girl, yeah, TikTok might not even last the summertime. But before we get into that, let's see who's in the building. Black Roostar, you seem new, but welcome. You said, what is TikTok? I've never installed that. I'm glad I don't and didn't actually. TikTok is an app that has swept the world. It is arguably top 3 apps in terms of social media. But you're not missing anything except if you want to know the truth about certain things. Jerry Bedford, hello. Brother Torian, hello. Shamika Gray, hello. Cooch Long 2, hello. And Cosmo Fury, hello. And for those who haven't said anything in the chat or the comments, hello, hello, hello. All right, so let's get into it. Let's hit you first with this breaking news, because I know a lot of people didn't probably see this, but this is yeah, this is huge.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
So, for those who are not in the know, last week a House vote led to the approval of a ban on TikTok. As we heard at the State of the Union, Biden said, give me the bill and I'll sign it. Well, breaking news. That vote that is going to be set to officially ban it could be this week. Fair use.
Now to that escalating battle over TikTok. Congress is set to vote on a bill as early as this week that could lead to a nationwide ban. And the new legislation has a lot of users worried about the future of the wildly popular platform. NBC's business correspondent Brian Chung is here with the story. You're following this back and forth. So for folks who haven't been following this.
And yes, it's not lost on me that they sent the Asian guy out there to talk about the TikTok story. We all know NBC is all about identity. And not for nothing, this would be Orlando Brown if he transitioned from being an actor and he didn't go crazy.
The story closely. Bring us up to speed. How do we get to this point?
Yeah, well, and by the way, this nationwide ban could happen relatively quickly because the House says that it's going to put it to a full floor vote later on this week. Now, after that point in time, it still needs to get passed by the Senate and then signed by the president before becoming into law. But we have to remember and take a step back over what this is all about. This is what lawmakers are saying concerns a national security issue. They worry that the Chinese parent company ByteDance has access and is perhaps giving data from TikTok to the Chinese government. Those are allegations that TikTok denies. They say that if they follow through on this nationwide ban, that it would destroy the livelihoods of all these creators that have built reputations off of this app. So very interesting, but we'll see how it develops over the next.
So the legislation basically says to TikTok, either divest yourself of the Chinese parent company, sell to someone else, or we'll ban you.
Yeah, and that's what lawmakers are saying, that it's not really a ban, that we're going to give 6 months once it's passed for this Chinese company to sell off TikTok. If they do that, then TikTok still goes on. No issues or interruptions there. But if they don't, then it would be banned. Now, TikTok says that they are unlikely to maybe make that a 6-month sale happen. So that's why the concern about this ban here. But again, technically, that would take some time. And if you think about it also, it's March, right? 6 months from now, we'll get close to the election. So there are a lot of politicians that might be using this social media app. And Biden himself actually joined.
One of them is old ramen noodles.
Around the Super Bowl. So the campaign is using it, and it weirdly have that messaging as well.
It's weird because Biden also says he'll sign the ban if Congress sends it to him. Trump tried to ban
He tried to
TikTok
do it in
as well, but
2020.
now he's not for the TikTok ban. So it's these
Mixed
politicians,
messaging.
everyone's all
Mixed
over the
messaging.
place.
Exactly.
Okay.
And not just on TikTok,
Yeah.
by the way.
Well,
Right.
yeah. Okay. Thanks, Brian.
So there you go, family. Damn, Hoda Colbert is look, she's looking wild out here, family. Ooh, more people walked in. I didn't even see y'all. Danae Whop. Danae, hello. Base Saraf. Hello. You said I'm a new subscriber. I'm not gonna miss TikTok. It rots the brain. It does. Most times it does, but I have heard that people have used it to try to chronicleize history because we know a lot of people out here lie. Shamika Gray, hello. Yeah, so there you go, family. They're talking about something this week. They could have the bill pass the House and go to the Senate. Now, as we know, the Senate is controlled by the Democrats. So that's going to be very interesting to see what they do. Now, if they want to win this election, their best bet is to ban it. Because that way, and I'm going to say it, conservatives are dumb. Conservatives will sit there and champion Democrats banning TikTok. Anyway, they said something in there important about old Trumpy Trump. And they are correct. Old Trumpy Trump has flip-flopped and said, nah, don't ban TikTok. Let's find out why.
You know, let me go here. There's I'm gonna move on. There's a growing concern in
Tabernacle. You see, via the Associated Press, this came out an hour ago. Trump said banning TikTok would help Facebook, even if it's a national security threat. So the only reason he doesn't want to ban TikTok is because he hates Zucker more. Yes, I said that correctly. Zucker. Yes, he hates him more. But let's see. Former President Donald Trump said Monday that he still believes TikTok poses a national security risk, but is opposed to banning the hugely popular app because doing so would help its rival Facebook, which he continues to lambaste over his 2020 election loss. Trump, in a call-in interview with CNBC Squawk Box, was asked about his comments last week that seemed to voice opposition to a bill being advanced by Congress that would effectively ban TikTok and other ByteDance apps from the Apple and Google app stores, as well as U.S. web hosting services. Quote, frankly, there are a lot of people on TikTok that love it. There are a lot of young kids on TikTok that will go crazy without it, Trump told the host. There's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad with TikTok. But the thing I don't like is that without TikTok, you're going to make Facebook bigger. And I consider Facebook to be an enemy of the people, along with a lot of the media. When I look at it, I'm not looking to make Facebook double the size, he added. I think Facebook has been very bad for our country, especially when it comes to elections. Trump has repeatedly complained about Facebook's role during the 2020 election, which he still refuses to concede he lost to President Joe Biden. That includes at least $400 million that its founder, Mark Zuckerberg, and his wife donated to two nonprofit organizations that distributed grants to state and local governments to help them conduct the 2020 election at the height of the coffee venereal disease. The donations, which were fully permitted under campaign finance law, went to pay for things like equipment to process mail ballots and drive-through voting locations. TikTok, a video sharing app, has emerged as a major issue in the 2024 presidential campaign. The platform has about 170 million users in the U.S., most of whom skew younger, a demographic that both parties are desperately trying to court ahead of November's general election. Younger voters have become especially hard for campaigns to reach as they gravitate away from traditional platforms like cable television. Biden's 2024 campaign officially joined TikTok last month, even though he has expressed his own national security concerns over the platform, banned it on federal devices, and on Friday endorsed the legislation that could lead to its ban. The bill passed unanimously by the U.S. House Energy and Commerce Committee calls on China's ByteDance to divest its ownership of TikTok or effectively face a U.S. ban. Top Republicans, including House Speaker Mike Johnson, support the bill. Johnson has indicated it will soon come up for a full vote in the House. As President Trump attempted to ban TikTok through an executive order that called the spread in the United States of mobile applications developed and owned by companies in the People's Republic of China a threat to the national security, foreign policy, and economy of the United States. The courts, however, blocked the action after TikTok sued, arguing such actions would violate free speech and due process rights. Pressed on whether he still believed the app posed a national security risk, Trump said Monday, "I do believe it, and we have to very much go into privacy and make sure that we are protecting the American people's privacy and data rights." But he went on to say, "You have that problem with Facebook and lots of other companies too. Some companies he charged are not so American. They deal in China. If China wants anything from them, they will give it. So that's a national security risk also." And it goes on and on and on. Well, we'll put that in the chat so you guys can finish reading that. So there was that. There was also something that I want y'all to see in regards to TikTok.
You know, let me go here. There's I'm gonna move on. There's a growing concern.
Damn it, I closed it. Fuck. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Here we go. Via Forbes, I think this came out today too. No, this was from March 1st. It says TikTok earned $205 million more than Facebook, Twitter, Snap, and Instagram combined on in-app purchases in 2023. All right, get off my screen. So this chart shows TikTok generates revenue like clockwork. In-app purchase revenue worldwide. So this is currently where they're at in 2022. Almost $400 million. What the hell are y'all buying on TikTok? Big social networks are pulling a massive revenue U-turn since Apple's introduction of app tracking transparency. The user privacy feature, announced in 2020 and implemented in 2021, limits the data Facebook, TikTok, Snap, and Instagram can use to target ads. So Big Social is making a collective push to direct user payments as an alternative to ad-focused monetization. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Snapchat are still without paywalls, but they now all offer products/services for charge via an in-app purchase, which Apple and Google get a cut of, said Adam Blacker, the vice president at mobile metrics company Apptopia. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter combined have grown quarterly IAP revenue 91% since Apple introduced ATT. Before iOS 14.5, which introduced Apple's privacy protections, big social networks made almost all their money via advertising. More user data meant better targeted ads, and better targeted ads generated higher revenue multiples, especially for Facebook. With less data available, ad relevance has suffered and ad revenue has taken a hit. Collectively, Big Social appears to be trying to replace the lost revenue via direct payments from its users. Now Snap offers Snapchat Plus for $40 a year, and Twitter offers Twitter Blue for $115 a year. Both programs offer premium access to the platforms and exclusive features for subscribers. Facebook and Instagram primarily offer payments for followers and fans to reward their favorite creators or to boost the visibility of posts. TikTok primarily focuses on creator rewards and is doing better than all the other social networks combined. TikTok's app revenue has grown for 7 consecutive quarters, Blacker said. TikTok has generated $205 million more than Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter combined via IAP revenue so far in 2023. Facebook is fighting back. Just last month, Mark Zuckerberg announced a paid verification program via his Instagram account. Users will pay $12 a month via web payments or $15 a month if they subscribe in-app to get a Meta verified badge on their accounts, along with some safety improvements and additional visibility or reach on the platform. The company took in $56 million in 2022 in-app purchases, according to Apptopia, down from highs of previous years, but showing improvement, especially on Instagram. Instagram is hitting monthly in-app revenue of nearly $1 million in February. Twitter pulled in almost $900,000 in February. Small potatoes, perhaps, but also likely the beginning of something bigger. Snap has been on this journey longer and is making much more. Daily revenue from Snapchat is hitting about $125,000 a day and growing steadily in 2023. TikTok is the real giant here. In quarter four of 2022, TikTok generated over $350 million in in-app revenue. In 2020, the same quarter hit just $150 million. Both numbers pale its full year revenue from last year. TikTok has had IAPs since its very beginning, and its app revenue last year was a whopping $1.5 billion, Blacker says. Its IAPs are similar to Facebook's in that the users pay for coins, which can be used to tip and pay for things from their favorite creators. It's important to note that in-app revenue is really only material for TikTok, essentially small sums that Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snap are bringing in via in-app purchase are rounding errors for those companies' overall revenues. However, the example that TikTok is setting shows Facebook and the other social networks that in-app payments and purchases are very real and very significant revenue opportunity if they can make it work on their platforms. It's a revenue opportunity that doesn't require selling ads or taking users' data, but it's also a revenue opportunity that, if consummated on the web and not in an app, the platforms can keep more of. Between 15 to 30% of in-app purchase costs typically go to the mobile platforms, Google and Apple. Damn, that's a lot of money, boy. Woo. That is a lot of money. But all right, there's that. And just for further context, this was last August. TikTok made in 2022 $9.4 billion in total revenue. Its advertising segment made almost $4 billion in 2021. Its market share is 26% in the US compared to Instagram's 14% and Facebook's 10%. TikTok owner ByteDance has been valued at $220 billion, and as of 2023, TikTok's brand value is calculated to be $66 billion. Jesus. But as I said, I think the reason they really want to delay this is because the truth is coming out about politics, and using their words, they're indoctrinating the youth to not trust politicians, which is a good thing. You shouldn't. We tell you that all the time over here.
Let me tell you something, man. You see a thing named police, politician. Me not trust none of them boy, the road boy. Remember.
But how did we get here? Well, we know Trump, like he said, he tried to ban it. They said no. Free speech. Biden said, give me the bill, we'll ban it. House approved the resolution. But this really all started with a certain state saying, nah, we're not going to do this. Now, I covered this state when they did it. And I loved it when even before this happened, I told people who got mad at me that I said TikTok was going to die. They told me I was crazy. Okay. All right.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in
Tabernacle. This is from the Augusta Free Press. It came out today. What does that say? 19 state AGs support Montana legislation to prohibit TikTok. Did y'all know? Maybe you forgot. Oh, wait, this is in Virginia. My bad. I forgot there was Augusta in Virginia. I thought it was down here. My bad, but here we go. Legislation introduced in Montana would prohibit the use of social media app TikTok in the state unless it separates from its parent Chinese company ByteDance. The state legislation is nearly identical to the federal legislation that has received bipartisan support from both Speaker Mike Johnson and President Joe Biden. On March 7, 2024, the federal legislation passed 50-0 out of the House Energy and Commerce Committee. The purpose of the bill is not to ban TikTok, nor it is aimed at any particular content on TikTok, but rather to protect Montanans and their data by requiring the app to divest from its Chinese parent ByteDance. Attorney generals for 19 states, including Virginia, have filed an amicus brief in support of the legislation in Montana. Montana has the authority and responsibility to protect its citizens from foreign threats to their data and privacy. TikTok's extensive connections to our country's most dangerous adversary exposes the data of Montanans and all Americans to the thugs of the Chinese Communist Party. Oh, so now they're thugs. Okay. This is an unacceptable risk to consumers, and Montana is right to confront it. Attorney General Jason Miyares said, while Congress works on similar legislation at the federal level, Montana's authority to protect its citizens must be preserved. The attorney generals highlight that TikTok was the second most downloaded mobile application worldwide last year with 654 million downloads. The United States has the world's largest TikTok audience with 150 million users and is one of the top online platforms for U.S. teens 13 to 17. The brief notes that TikTok, like many other social media sites, is addictive, and social media addiction has been traced to higher odds of depression and increased anxiety. The brief also lays out TikTok's extensive connections to the Chinese government. The following states joined Virginia in the brief: Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Mississippi, Missouri, Nebraska, Ohio, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, and Utah, all red states. So there you go. It's almost half of the country. Then we get to this right here. TikTok ban. Why a total block in the U.S. could be so devastating. Now, they have a complete ban in this region right here. And then they have a total ban in India. They banned it last year, I think. And I believe this is probably might be either Burkina Faso or Sierra Leone. I forget which one. So less than 6 years after launching in the U.S., TikTok is now facing a reckoning. After amassing more than 170 million users in the country, lawmakers are now making moves to roll out a complete ban on the controversial app. The biggest ever Chinese tech success in the U.S. is accused of mishandling user data and holding too much influence over Americans, with lawmakers fast-tracking a vote on whether to force parent company ByteDance to either sell the app or cease operations. Fears around national security have been countered with questions about censorship, with the Electronic Frontier Foundation describing the prospect of a ban as a seed of genuine security wrapped in a thick layer of censorship. The U.S. Digital Libraries Group has called on people to resist the governmental power to ban the popular means of communication and expression, while the FBI claims Chinese state ties to parent company ByteDance could allow the app to manipulate content in order to spread harmful propaganda. The U.S. is not the first major market to consider a total ban on the social media platform, with India issuing a complete TikTok ban in 2020. Okay, so it was 2020. I thought it was last year. Other countries and areas, including the EU, have put partial bans in place. Various federal and state TikTok bans are already in place in the U.S., banning government workers and military personnel from using the app on official devices. Oh, look, it's Nuri Martinez's cousins. Yeah, all right. An attempt by Montana to ban TikTok, which was set to go into effect at the start of 2024, was blocked by federal judges. The controversy has done little to stem its growth in the U.S., with TikTok proven to be the most popular social media app in America in 2023 and the second most popular overall behind e-commerce giant Temu. This has helped bring the total number of TikTok users around the world to above 1.5 billion, with only India's ban nearly 3 years ago slightly slowing its growth, but not by much. Despite the warnings surrounding TikTok, the app is viewed positively by the majority of young users, which may cause the Biden administration to hesitate on ordering an outright ban, given younger demographics typically skew towards voting Democrat. Biden's re-election campaign has even set up an account on TikTok in an attempt to reach a younger audience. The first video posted during the NFL Super Bowl last month showed the 81-year-old U.S. president answering quick-fire questions. It received more than 10 million views. The account has since posted more than 60 videos. TikTok CEO Xiaozi Chu defended the app and its intentions when he appeared before Congress last year. Former Facebook intern downplayed ties to the Chinese government while trying to convince members of Congress that the app is safe for U.S. users and poses no threat to national security. In response to the latest attempt to ban it, TikTok sent a pop-up message to all U.S. users urging them to contact their representatives. Quote, "This will damage millions of businesses, destroy the livelihood of countless creators across the country, deny artists and audience," the message stated. "Let Congress know what TikTok means to you and tell them to vote no. The U.S. House of Representatives will vote on the matter this week." So people fixing to lose their money. But again, I was crazy for saying this last year in 2022. I was crazy because y'all really think y'all know white supremacy. Y'all really out here acting like you know how white supremacy works. They take both sides of the argument. What happened to Nuri? She's probably still saying she's not a racist. But there you go. They told me I was crazy. But there you go. How do y'all feel about them possibly banning TikTok? Did they get it right? Did they get it wrong? I personally don't care. But I know a lot of people's livelihoods are fixing to get lost. And we know TikTok is a haven because most of them people, if they tried that bullshit over on Twitter, they would their headspace would not survive it. I mean, it'd be nice to see a couple of them coon accounts over there get lost, but you know. But yeah. Hey, who wants to laugh? Who wants to laugh? Since we got that news out the way, who wants to laugh? We've got a funny video for you.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Don't nobody ever tell you that we dumb and we got low IQ. They ever tell you that? You tell them to screw off. Family, I want y'all to do this. Watch this video and realize something.
After 2 seconds, 1 second.
That's right. The white vote will doom us all. Fair use. Even old boy couldn't even believe what she's doing. And yes, this is in Germany. I understand that, but this is their cousins, so we have to treat them accordingly. Since they want to link us with Africans and Caribbeans that are doing what they're doing, especially from us Yankees, I think we should respond in kind. Now, regardless if it's a skit or not, the fact that you thought this up shows you have low IQ. That's right, Shibru Kappa. That was terrible pole dancing. This is we're talking about TikTok. Let's see what they're hitting on. Let's see what they hit on. I ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about. Let's. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no sound. But let's see why. This was obviously his idea. 10.6 million views. This was 10.6 million likes, 75 million views. What is this? Okay, somebody in New York dancing. Dude. Okay. Okay, Neil Patrick Harris. Okay. He's running. Okay. So this is the Long Island Railroad side. Okay. And I got 18.2 million views. I'm starting to understand. I think I'm starting to understand. This is a thing. Okay. Now, mind you, I have not been on this app since the last time I talked about it. Really? Okay. I think I understand. Okay. Let's see what this For You page is hitting on. Okay, power. Okay. Sure. What? I'm kind of getting sick and tired of people showing money on camera. Yeah. You sure that's not a female? All right. Okay. What the hell? Okay, this is definitely a simulation. Yeah, no. Really? Okay. God is taking care of everything. All right. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Oh, somebody put up Kevin Samuels. Let me see something. No, I don't want to like
The
it.
best you could get was a man to make a baby with this right here. So you don't get to make a baby with a man here and then go up here for a man to provide for him. You don't get no higher than your baby daddy. Because the only thing that's happened is you're older. So you keep saying, how do you go forward? You don't.
Oh, okay, so I'm just supposed to stay single for the rest of my life.
No, you should have married the man you had a baby with.
Ugh. It doesn't always work that way.
Okay, I don't understand why men are trying to understand why would you have a baby and then say, when somebody says you should have married before you had a child.
Because
that's
I'm not
just
going to go
dumb.
get an abortion every time someone's getting pregnant, and the fact that
Well,
God
no, God didn't do shit. Don't put that on my God, your recklessness. There are 33 forms of birth control, plus the morning after pill.
Oh, that don't always work, trust me.
Well, you know it does work, abstinence.
And I've been doing that.
Well, but the problem is, man, you're a woman that says you have issues trusting people. You got 2 kids by 2 different men. One dude that neither one you speak highly of, and then you think you should be able to go out to the market and get a man at a higher level. That's somebody's child. That's a man who had to make himself. Why should a man do that and you're not willing to settle?
Well, you know what? That's another reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, because of the fact that, like, once my kids get older, that's cool.
What are you doing?
Working and taking care of my kids and putting my kids first. Giving them a life that I...
Okay, but do you have a choice to do anything else?
Oh.
Do you have a choice? I mean, it's like women say you're doing that like it's some badge of honor, but because you can't be out here dating the kind of men that you want.
I mean, I possibly could. It's just that I don't try because of the fact that...
Because you'd fail.
Okay, my head hurts. I don't want to hear her no more. My head hurts. She said she sounds dumb. Let's see what they're saying with Biden lying. Let's see. What is this?
Senator, I promise not to yell at you during this interview. Let's get first your reaction to the style. Everybody knew that Joe had a very big challenge coming into tonight because, and we'll show tapes throughout the night, of his cognitive decline. Clearly, jacked up Joe perhaps overcompensated, and I think that's being charitable. What was your reaction to that?
Look, I think tonight was astonishing. I've never seen anything like it. It was a campaign speech, but it was an exceptionally bad campaign speech.
Really, dude?
Joe Biden was angry. He was bitter. He was screaming, as you noted, the entire night. He was radical and extreme, and he was completely out of touch with the American people. Frankly, tonight, Joe Biden reminded me like an angry old man standing on his porch, screaming to the kids, "Get off my lawn." That's who he was. I've been to 12 State of the Union addresses. I've never seen anything remotely like this. This was entirely focused on the November election. But what's remarkable, Sean, is Joe Biden and the Biden White House, they apparently made the decision, A, they want no Republican votes because this told every Republican, go jump in a lake. We don't care about anything you believe in. They also decided, amazingly, they want no independent votes. They've decided their strategy for November is go hard left and turn out the radical left. And it was, in State of the Unions, typically, whether you have a Democrat or Republican president who's giving the speech, there are a number of lines there that are designed to reach out to the other party, that get everyone standing. I got to say, this was the State of the Union. And in many ways, half the Republicans almost fell asleep because after welcoming the president, where we stand and show respect for the office, we basically just sat there for over an hour as he told lie after lie after lie. And he just went hard left. I've never seen anything like this.
But isn't there something behind that, though? If you look at the traditional Democratic base and you butt that up against the recent polling, we see he's losing such a large part of his base, African Americans, Hispanic Americans, young people even, suburban women. To me, it was very telling that the speech had to be geared in a way to sort of to bring back that base and not reach out to the other side or not try to build his coalition. He needs to reinforce what he's losing.
Look, what was amazing, he almost never smiled the whole speech. He was literally just yelling, and he was pissed. And this was a speech that was delivered to the squad. This was a speech that was trying to bring Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren and AOC back on the team. And the rest of America, he just didn't care. Look, inflation, people are hurting with inflation. And what did he tell them? No, you're not. You're wrong. You're just stupid if you think that the cost of rent is higher, that the cost of your mortgage is higher, that the cost of food is higher. You're just too dumb. You don't understand how good the economy really is. Look, people at home, they know the truth on that. When it came to crime, he just flat out created an alternative reality. Crime is down, murders are down, everything is hunky-dory. Listen, the people who are living with crime day to day, they know that's not true. And I got to say,
that it was.
There was no.
And y'all are just going to pretend that it wasn't over and over again. It's fucked up, man. And you're not helping these people.
I don't want to hear no more. You over there sharing champagne with Biden after he did that, you lying bastard. All right, you got it. Hey, there's breaking news again. Hey, Diane Yap, come here. I got to talk to you real fast. And then I'm probably going to get up out of here because I think I said all I need to say. Diane Yap, come here.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Thank you, Sister Miriam, for sending me this. I need this explained. Fair use.
Murdering an individual in Oxford months after she filmed herself killing a cat. Scarlet Blake has been sentenced to life.
Now, y'all know y'all wrong for that picture. Now, y'all know y'all wrong for that picture. Oh, Lord, y'all know y'all wrong for that picture. Y'all got this chick up here in this mugshot doing the People's Republic eyebrow. Y'all wrong for that. Damn, I'm going to job. Bad, I'm in trouble.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Y'all wrong for that. I apologize, Most High. I didn't mean to say that. No, Cosmo Fury. No, it is the People's Republic eyebrow. You don't just do the eyebrow, you do the whole thing. Damn it. I apologize. I think she's looking above me. Oh my God.
You want some more?
I got more. Can she say, I bet you the only thing she finds electrifying is the bat suit. Oh Lord.
You want some more?
I got more. How you gonna put a cat in a blender? Is that, I guess she was trying to do a visual rendition of Khaleesi's song Milkshake.
You want some more?
I might got one more. She looked like Ian Miles Cheong's sister.
You want some more?
That's a man.
You want some more?
Hey, do you think they're gonna subpoena Miss Swan to come talk about her niece?
You want some more?
I think I got more. If you cut the rest of her hair off, I swear to God, it looks like somebody that's about to scam the SAT.
You want some more?
I might got more. I think I got one more. I said that was a man. I apologize. I didn't mean to call her a man. That's Mulan.
You want some more?
But let's see what she did.
The minimum term is yet to be revealed in court, but she has been sentenced to life in prison with a minimum term of 24 years. Some of the features that have resulted in that term are significant degree of premeditation, the judge said.
Oh, she killed a Latino. She killed a Spanish person. All right, that's not our problem.
Substantial planning, and it was shown that you were looking for someone vulnerable, the court said. In the mitigation at the sentencing, the judge had said that she was 23 at the time of the offence, but Scarlet Blake jailed for life with a minimum term of 24 years. We'll get more detail on that very shortly.
Question, what's her real name?
You want some more?
She tried to put a cat in the blender. Oh, Jesus. Something's wrong with y'all. Look, they out there, they upset at Trump because he said he's not a conservative. Who told you that? Look, they mad.
Success. There's not going to be revenge in a revenge stance. It's really going to be success. We're going to turn our country around. We're going to bring sense and common sense. You know, people say you're conservative. I'm not conservative. You know what I am? I'm a man of common sense. And
no, it's not Liu Kang. Well, there you go. Trump said he's not a conservative, which we all knew. But hey, I don't give a damn. I'm leaving. I think I said all that. Hey, look at the coons.
Ain't nobody see shit out there window. God the man. Girl, you got that statue down here, don't I'm looking right at my damn back out.
There's
These
some.
people see us out here. Well, if they see us, they just see us because I ain't stopping. Until I bust in there. You been that move. Shit. Fred. This my last time doing this here. Girl, shut your ass up. You said that last night. Look at you. Face down, ass up. They see it right there. Ooh, shit. Let me put the leg up here. Ooh, wee.
That's how y'all be printing them coons.
Right, you might be having Junior tonight. I'm about to get you pregnant. I'm about to get you pregnant.
Get some.
Hold on, I'm about busting that down. Hey, what Al Green said?
Yes, sir. If you ever needed to know how they created coons, there you go. And then in 9 months, everybody in the room, including the doctor.
Yo! Look at the coons. Wow.
Bow, nigga! Yes, sir. I had 5 people just leave after watching that video. He hit the like. All right, y'all. I'm getting up out of here. You know, we had to end it off on a good note. Hey, by the way, because y'all know I'm gangster with it. While y'all was watching it, guess what I did? Y'all gonna be upset. I know I know. I should play the iguana stew video again. But look what I did.
Hold on, Charles. I think somebody can see us out there. Ain't nobody.
Oh, we got that drop. we finna cut that up. So if you ever need to know how they make Terrence K. Williams, there you go.
What the hell?
3 more people left. Hit the like. But we've told y'all we're not in this until one of them actually says they're gonna give us some tangibles and they're serious. We're voting the couch. We're voting the couch. You know what? Actually, before we go, I'm curious. Since everybody was talking about that fight video, let me see what the coons on YouTube are talking about. I know they already got it. I know they got their lineup. I know they got their videos ready. Let's see. I know Tatum probably recording his right now. Let's see. All right, so his last video was 6 hours ago. I'm sure it's coming. Don't worry, family. It's coming. It's coming. Maybe he might go live on that one because he's gonna try to describe it as a cop. Talking about who need to go get charges. Candace Owens gonna say, "Oh, this was so disgusting. I don't know what's going on in this country. It's probably the vaccine." Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. They're coming. Don't worry. We'll check tomorrow. I would check them tomorrow. I'm sure they're going to say something. But anyway, let me get up out of here. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. As we said, vote the couch 2024. Unless one of them comes with tangibles and they're serious. I think we all know the answer to that, though. So, like I said, there will be a members only stream one of these days. So if you are a member, be on the lookout for that. You already know what the subject matter is. If you're not a member, it's only 99 cents. It helps me invest in the platform and buy toys for the baby. So if you want that exclusive members only stream, think about it. Think about it. All right. I'm out of here. Take care. Stay safe. And you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.
Charles, I think somebody can see us out there. Ain't nobody see shit out there. God the matter. Girl, you got that statue down here, don't? I'm looking right at my damn back out. These people see us out here. Well, if they see us, they just see us because I ain't stopping. Until I bust in there. You been that move? Shit. Fred. This my last time doing this here. Girl, shut your ass up. You said that last night. Look at you. Face that ass up. Stay still right there. Ooh, shit, let me put the leg up here. Ooh, wee. Girl, you got that snatch down there. I tell you that right now. You got that good right here. Golly. You might be having Junior tonight. I'm about to get you pregnant. I'm about to get you pregnant. Hold on, somebody here looking at that window. Hold on, I'm about busting that. Hey, what Al Green said?